In the 21st century, it's easy to think the world is fully explored. It's not. Beyond our sprawling cities and digital lives, there are worlds hidden in the folds of the deepest jungles. In these places, ancient traditions are a way of life, and survival is an art form passed down through generations. These are cultures that have thrived for millennia, living in profound connection with the forest. From the spiritual beliefs of the Yanomami to the warrior traditions of the Asmat, we're about to take a whirlwind tour of 9 worlds hidden from our own. This is a rapid-fire showcase of some of the planet's most remote peoples. Our journey begins deep in the Amazon rainforest, on the border of Brazil and Venezuela. This is the home of the Yanomami, one of the largest and most isolated indigenous groups in South America. For centuries, they've lived as semi-nomadic hunter-gatherers and farmers, their lives completely woven into the fabric of the jungle. They live in large, circular communal houses called llanos or shabanos, some so large they can house up to 400 people. This central space is the heart of their social and spiritual world, a place for rituals, feasts, and daily life. The Yanomami practice a type of farming known as shifting cultivation, clearing small garden plots for plantains, cassava, and bananas. When the soil is exhausted, they move their gardens, letting the forest reclaim and regenerate the land. This sustainable practice is supplemented by hunting, fishing, and gathering, all of it a testament to their deep ecological knowledge. Their understanding of medicinal plants is vast, a pharmacy provided entirely by their environment. However, this ancient way of life is under severe threat. The Yanomami territory, though legally recognized, has been invaded by thousands of illegal gold miners. These miners poison the rivers with mercury, which contaminates the fish and water the Yanomami depend on. This has led to devastating health crises, with dangerously high levels of mercury in their bodies, severe malnutrition, and outbreaks of diseases like malaria, to which they have little immunity. The destruction of the forest also drives away the animals they need for food. Despite these immense pressures, the Yanomami are fighting back. The Yanomami's struggle is a powerful reminder of how fragile their existence is and how urgent the need is to protect the Amazon and its original guardians. From the Amazon, we fly across the globe to the dense rainforests of Borneo, the world's 3rd largest island. This is the ancestral home of the Dayak, a diverse group of over 200 distinct communities native to the island. For generations, they have lived in harmony with their environment, practicing sustainable farming, hunting, and fishing. Their lives are centered around the forest, which gives them everything they need: food, medicine, and materials for every part of their lives. One of the most iconic symbols of Dayak culture is the longhouse, or rumah panjang. These incredible wooden structures, built on stilts, are more than just homes. They are the heart of the community, housing multiple families and acting as the center for ceremonies, storytelling, and social life. Dayak culture is also famous for its intricate art, from symbolic woven textiles to carved wooden totems and the hornbill, a revered bird they see as a messenger to the spiritual world. Elaborate tattoos and traditional dances are other expressions of their deep respect for nature and their ancestors. But this profound connection to the land is under relentless assault. The Dayak face constant threats from widespread deforestation, driven by industrial logging, coal mining, and the explosive growth of palm oil plantations. These industries have destroyed huge areas of Borneo's rainforest, displacing communities and wiping out the biodiversity their culture depends on. Many Dayak communities are fighting legal battles to protect their ancestral lands, which are often not officially recognized by the state. In the face of this crisis, the Dayak have become powerful symbols of indigenous resistance. They have formed alliances to protest destructive projects and demand the protection of their forests. Through cultural revivals and environmental advocacy, Dayak youth are blending ancient traditions with modern tools to educate and empower new generations. Their fight isn't just for their own survival, but for the preservation of one of the planet's most critical ecosystems. Our journey now takes us to the swampy coastal rainforests of southwestern New Guinea in Indonesia. This challenging and remote world is home to the Asmat people, a tribe famous for their incredible artistic traditions. For thousands of years, they've lived in relative isolation, creating a culture deeply intertwined with the spirit world and the rhythms of the mangrove forests. They are skilled hunters, gatherers, and fishermen, navigating a world of mud and water. The Asmat are best known for their spectacular wood carving. For them, wood isn't just a material, it's a sacred medium. Their animist beliefs say that humans are descended from trees, and their carvings, from towering ancestor poles called bishi to ceremonial shields and drums, are a way to honor their ancestors and keep balance with the spirit world. These intricate artworks aren't made for display. They are functional, spiritual objects that are essential to their rituals. When the rituals are over, many carvings are left in sago palm groves to decay, returning to the forest they came from. Historically, the Asmat were known as fearsome warriors, and headhunting was a central part of their culture. It was believed to be necessary to avenge the deaths of ancestors and to perform initiation rites for young men. This practice was suppressed after the Indonesian government took control of the region in the 1960s. Today, while many Asmat have adopted Catholicism through missionary work, they have cleverly blended their ancient traditions with new beliefs. However, the modern world keeps encroaching. Excessive logging poses a grave threat to the Asmat's way of life, destroying the forest they rely on for wood, food, and spiritual connection. In response, the Asmat have organized to protect their interests and preserve their culture. Their art, once made only for ritual, has become a vital link to the outside world. It brings them global recognition and a source of income, allowing them to navigate the challenges of the 21st century while holding on to the essence of their identity. We now climb into the rugged southern highlands of Papua New Guinea, a land of sharp peaks and lush valleys. Here live the Huli, one of the largest and most distinct indigenous groups in the country, known famously as the Huli Wigmen. They are a proud and fearless people who believe they are all descended from a single ancestor named Huli. Their society is a complex web of clans and tribal conflicts, where disputes over land, pigs, and women can escalate into larger wars. The Huli are most visually stunning for their elaborate traditional dress. During ceremonies, warriors paint their faces with bright yellow, red, and white clay, a sacred decoration that sets them apart. But their most prized possession is the ornate ceremonial wig that gives them their name. These wigs aren't made from feathers or fibers, they're made from their own hair. Creating a wig is a sacred rite of passage for young Huli men. Starting around age 14 or 15, virgin boys enter a wig school under the guidance of a wig master, sometimes for up to 3 years. During this seclusion, they are separated from all women, including their mothers, because it's believed female contact can contaminate their male essence. They follow a strict diet and perform rituals to encourage their hair to grow strong and fast. The hair is meticulously shaped with a bamboo band and eventually clipped to form the wig's base, which is then decorated with the vibrant feathers of birds of paradise and other birds. The Huli live as horticulturalists, and pigs are their most valuable commodity, used for bride prices and to settle disputes. Though they've had contact with the outside world since the 1930s, and many are now Christian, their ancestral traditions remain deeply ingrained in their identity. Their stories are passed down orally, and their Sing Sing festivals are a breathtaking display of a culture that remains raw, authentic, and fiercely proud in its isolation. Staying in the highlands of New Guinea, we move to the fertile and expansive Baliem Valley. This was a world lost in time until its stunning first sighting by the outside world during an aerial survey in 1938. The valley is home to the Dani people, a group of tribes who have lived here for centuries, developing a sophisticated agricultural society in complete isolation. When they were first contacted, they used tools of stone, bone, and wood, yet had managed to cultivate the valley's steep slopes with incredible skill. The Dani are expert farmers, with their society revolving around two main things: sweet potatoes and pigs. Sweet potatoes are their staple food, and they cultivate over 70 different varieties. Pigs are their most treasured asset, representing wealth, status, and social currency. A man's prestige is often measured by the size of his pig herd, and elaborate pig feasts are held for major events like weddings, funerals, and to forge alliances. During these feasts, dozens of pigs are cooked in underground pits filled with hot stones, a method perfected over generations. Traditionally, Dani society was marked by frequent ritual warfare between rival confederations. Men built tall wooden watchtowers to keep an eye on enemy territory and fought battles that were as much about ceremony and showing strength as they were about conquest. Dani men are also known for wearing a distinctive body adornment called a koteka, a gourd worn over the penis. Since the 1960s, Indonesian governance and missionary influence have brought big changes to the Baliem Valley. Ritual warfare has been suppressed, and many Dani have adopted Christianity, though they often blend it with their traditional animist beliefs. Today, the younger generation is increasingly drawn to the main town of Wamena, and there's a fear that the traditional culture is fading. However, many Dani still live in their traditional hamlets of circular, thatched roof huts, and the Baliem Valley Cultural Festival serves as an annual revival of the customs that make this unique culture so fascinating. Our journey now takes us to a string of islands off the western coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, the Mentawai Islands. Here, in the lush rainforests, live the Mentawai people, a semi-nomadic tribe whose culture is considered to be one of the oldest in Indonesia. They have remained in relative isolation for thousands of years, developing a complex spiritual belief system that revolves around the idea that everything in nature, plants, animals, and even objects, has a spirit. The Mentawai are hunter-gatherers and horticulturalists, their lives deeply connected to the forest. They live in communal longhouses called uma, which are the center of their social and ceremonial life. The most important figure in their society is the CTA, or shaman. The CTA acts as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, communicating with the spirits of ancestors and the forest to maintain harmony and heal the sick. Perhaps the most famous aspect of Mentawai culture is their intricate, full-body tattoos, known as titi. Considered one of the world's most ancient tattooing traditions, it is a deeply spiritual practice. The tattoos aren't just decoration. They are an identity card reflecting a person's clan, social status, and personal achievements. The motifs, often of animals and plants, are believed to align the wearer with the spirit world and are considered eternal clothes to be taken into the afterlife. The process is done with traditional tools, a needle and a wooden hammer to tap ink made from charcoal and sugarcane into the skin. In addition to tattoos, some Mentawai also practice tooth sharpening, filing their teeth into points as a standard of beauty. However, like many indigenous cultures, the Mentawai way of life is under threat. Logging, deforestation, and government assimilation policies have all pressured them to abandon their traditional ways. Despite this, many Mentawai continue to resist, fiercely guarding the ancient culture and profound spiritual connection to the forest. Our next stop takes us back to the remote, lowland rainforests of Papua, Indonesia, to meet a people who, until the 1970s, were almost entirely unaware of any world beyond their forest. They are the Korowai, a tribe of hunter-gatherers famous for their extraordinary architectural skills. They are masters of the treehouse. The Korowai traditionally live in sturdy wooden houses built high in the canopy. While some have been reported at staggering heights of up to 45 meters, or nearly 150 feet, most are built much lower. These impressive structures aren't a novelty. They're a practical and spiritual necessity. Living high in the trees offers protection from swarms of mosquitoes, keeps them safe from floods, and provides a strategic advantage against rivals. But for the Korowai, the main reason is spiritual. They believe evil spirits roam the forest floor at night. Building a treehouse is a communal effort, done using only materials from the forest and no modern tools. A massive banyan tree is often chosen as the central pillar, and the house is built with incredible ingenuity. The Korowai are semi-nomadic, living in small family groups and moving when resources get scarce or when a death occurs. Their staple food is the sago palm, from which they process a starchy flour, and their diet is supplemented by hunting wild boar, birds, and gathering what the forest provides. Their belief system is animistic, with a strong clan-based social structure. Since their contact with the outside world, many Korowai have moved into government-established villages along riverbanks, and their traditional way of life is rapidly changing. Yet deep within the forest, some families continue to live as their ancestors did, in magnificent treehouses that stand as a testament to their remarkable adaptation to one of the world's toughest environments. From the Amazon to the Highlands of New Guinea and the jungles of Central Africa, we've journeyed through 9 distinct worlds: the Yanomami, the Dayak, the Asmat, the Huli, the Dani, the Mentawai, the Kayapo, and the Korowai. Each of these tribes, in their own unique way, shows a profound connection to their environment and a remarkable resilience in the face of overwhelming change. They aren't relics of a forgotten past. They are living cultures, keepers of an ancient wisdom that our modern world has largely lost. Their struggles for land, for cultural survival, and for the protection of their forest homes are among the most critical issues of our time. Their future is uncertain, but their stories are a powerful testament to the diversity of the human spirit and the enduring importance of tradition in a rapidly changing world. What we do next will determine if these worlds can survive. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more explorations of the world's most incredible cultures. And check out our other videos right here.